get a little bit more from this lane, otherwise he's going to start lagging behind compared to mid 1 at some point.
Absolutely. Mid lane, Moon and Armel just kind of going at it on the DK and the Ricky. Very even kind of matchup between the two, and this should be a very kind of boring matchup as bot lane Arfu in a bit of trouble. Boomy going for the Icarus dive, and he will be able to secure the kill.
Yeah, it's on the edge. They're really committing hard from mid now. Afu is going to go for that bounty rune.
They found Tim's. It's right next to the Ancients. He could try for a deny. We'll see how lucky he can get, but the Ancients, they're just asleep right now. They're not going to wake up.
The farm is just going to start racking up. It's just the nature of that Busa.
Yeah, mid one's doing a great job right now. Just hanging out in that die triangle and doing his job of farming up some stacks. But mid lane, Rogi going to make the rotation in. Boomy, he'll be targeted here. Icarus dive away, though, is going to be there in time. And now the shards are out from Tim, so lock them down for Gabby. To get the two-man chrono off, and the tag team will even be popped. They will find one, and they'll find a second. Oh, tries to go on to Arfu. Just TP away.
They don't force the issue. They go back to farming. They go back and try to build up the advantage. SMG, though, do find a smoke in themselves.
Dude, but Moon's been caught out already. KB gonna rotate in, has the primal split, and will go for it right onto Bok, but a nice snowball back the way of Moon. They want the Ricky dead. Tricks the trade is out. That should protect him long enough, but Boomy, he actually Icarus dived in there and does get hexed up and will cost him his own life. There's now Tim's. He's stuck around as well. A small mistake from TNC, but it is gonna cost them heavily. It's SMG now. They're the ones to take the first mid-tier 1 tower. And that's not what you like to see if you're a TNC fan. Instead, they'll run the other way. The mid lane where they might find Rogi, and there's your snowball out, but Rogi, he'll go for a run, but it won't matter. They reach him. You can see TNC, they are posturing quite aggressively. In fact, they do find Arfu. They're going to try and find a way out of this one, but it looks like he is going to go down rather fast. Immediate TPs up towards the top side. Gabby, he's got a DD room. He sees the Ricky again, exact same spot as last time, and he does time walk in, Moon. He's going to try and blink strike his way out into the tree line. Gabby, as it does pop it, does find it. Rogi, X out, finger committed, smoke screen there, but the snowball will buy some time. Gabby needs to get out of that silence. He will get out eventually, but now the tricks the trade out. Instead, they'll go after Rogi. They'll get the line, and now the chrono right on target. They'll find the Ricky. Moon has nowhere to go but down, and Gabby will get a double kill. SMG just have no answer.
This time they've just been playing a bit more passive because of Medusa, and it's just giving TNC more of the opportunities to dictate the game. They're in that Roach pit right now. They've got a lot of damage flying through, especially with tag team up. SMG can't afford to give this one away.
You haven't got the primal split. I'm not sure about this one as Gabby will jump out onto the Brewmaster and KP. Looks like he's about to dive at the Stone Gaze and the Hex. May have bought a bit of time into the backside. They'll go after Rogi, but they'll lose Tim's and they'll lose Boomy as Gabby now. He's out of position. They'll Earth Spike him up and he cannot time walk away. It's a great team fight out from SMG now. It seems like all they needed was mid one to join in. They want to try and fight over this Roshan though, TNC. No one will allow this to go for free, and Boomy is looking for a way to dive in, but there is help around. Aegis is going to be taken. Moon has got it on the Ricky, and now Boomy is out of position and does get fingered down. It's going to be a dieback on the Phoenix. Both sides, looks like they're just going to take a bit of a breather. They say that, but the jump's in. Armel, he's found Rogi on the line. Snowball is going to be there to follow up and does end up connected. Now Moon, he's jumped in. They've killed off Rogi, but they might lose Armel for that DK. He is taking a lot of damage from the CEO himself, but Armel is still alive somehow. There's your egg out. They're still trying to man fight. They'll eventually get him, but now Gabby will run in, but no, there's your Cyclone out from KB to hold him up in the air. They don't have the damage that's required now. Instead, they'll go after Arfu. Dash out. Can you kill this Enchantress? With a nice shards out, maybe you can, but the Ravage out from Rogi will hold them back as Moon on the backside does kill off Bok. Gabby, meanwhile, still trying to get Arfu, but it is taking way too darn long, and now they get the Hex out. That'll be Gabby gone, and Arfu gets a sweet, sweet tip out onto the Void as Boomy. Gonna try and run and should eventually die. Rogi just waiting for that Earth Spike to be back up, and he does eventually get it. And it doesn't seem like TNC are feeling so confident any longer, especially when mid one does join these fights with that Aghanim Scepter up. It's so hard. Stoning that's happening to your heroes as Gabby now, he gets jumped on. They'll have the Sun Ray to try and heal him up, but look how slow he runs. With that defuse when they just blow him up. He is just gone. Now Bok will try to fight Arfu, but we've seen this story before. The Enchantress just take too long to die. Moon, he will find a secondary kill for his team. It's SMG going down that mid tier 2 tower. TNC, it's looking tough for them. I mean, Gabby, he needs a BKB or something, and Moon, he's just in on Boomy. Try and back off, but such a hard kind of defense to make the TNC, but they'll try. Armel jumps in with the stun, but there's your smoke screen out. And make sure no Chrono is there to follow up in mid one. We'll pop the Stone Gaze. Armel just turning his back, but there's Moon jumping in again with the tricks of the trade, and it will be enough damage as they go in with the egg now. But where's your Chrono? It'll be committed onto mid one, but where's your damage output? He's taking none, and now the Tornado. KB just disrupting the void mid Chrono. It's going to be onto Bok again. The Viper's in trouble, and now Gabby has been caught out. He'll go down. There's no firebacks left. They do at least kill off Moon, who dived way too deep. Perhaps that'll be enough to try and defend this mid lane of Rats, but it seems the mid one is going to be able to finish it off and should be able to just back off to safety for SMG. I like how you said the scan saved SMG, John. I feel like the scan saved TNC, where this game's going. They are going to make their way up to the high ground right now. Moon looking for a target. Will blink strike right into the Phoenix, but a nice 4-staff away, and there's your egg being thrown out immediately. It will be enough to survive for now, but meanwhile on the backside, Rogi has been caught out and will find the Lion. Will at least kill off Boomy, and now they'll find Tim's. Great start here for the side of SMGs. They'll find another. Will die. Fix the trade. Smoke screen is right on top. He's trying to pretend like it's a tree. They do see him now. They try to make the run. BKB up in immediate fashion. Now the Chrono being committed. He's going to try and kill down the Ricky, but Moon is actually quite tanky now. He just won't die. Snowball forward through the creep lead back onto that Ricky, but it's just not enough. Tim's, he is in a pretty awkward position as now Bok. We chase down the Viper. Be another death for Bok, and they call it. They've had enough. This game is all over the place for TNC and SMG. Well, what a turn.